Question 1. Which of the following is a key provision of the Affordable Care Act applies to Vermont? A. Elimination of Medicaid expansion. B. Pre-existing condition coverage restrictions. C. Essential health benefits coverage requirements. D. Removal of insurance rating restrictions. Answer. C. Essential health benefits coverage requirements. Explanation. The Affordable Care Act established essential health benefits that must be included in health insurance policies, including preventive care, emergency services, and mental health services. This is applicable to Vermont as it mandates insurers to cover these benefits, while the ACA prevents discrimination based on pre-existing conditions, a provision not removed. The focus on essential health benefits is fundamental to the ACA's mission to ensure comprehensive coverage for all Americans, including Vermonters. Incorrect answers. A. Medicaid expansion was expanded under the ACA, not eliminated. B. The ACA actually prohibits insurance companies from imposing pre-existing condition coverage restrictions. Question 2. Mr. Thompson, a Vermont resident, recently applied for individual health insurance. During the underwriting process, the insurer reviewed his medical history and classified him as a high-risk individual due to a chronic condition. Which of the following actions can the insurer legally take regarding Mr. Thompson's application? A. Reject the application outright due to the pre-existing condition. B. Charge Mr. Thompson higher premiums based on the pre-existing condition. C. Automatically enroll Mr. Thompson in high-tiered plan. D. Require Mr. Thompson to undergo second medical exam without informing him. Answer. B. Charge Mr. Thompson higher premiums based on the pre-existing condition. Explanation. Under Vermont's insurance regulations and the ACA, insurers cannot deny coverage based solely on pre-existing conditions. However, insurers can adjust the premiums based on risk factors such as a chronic condition. This practice is standard under the principle of risk-based pricing. It's important to note that the ACA limits premium variations to certain factors such as age, smoking status, and insurers must follow these guidelines. Incorrect answers. A. The insurer cannot reject the application based solely on a pre-existing condition. C. Insurers are not allowed to auto-enroll a high-risk individual in a specific plan without their consent. D. The insurer cannot require additional exams without prior notification or the applicant's consent. Question 3. Which of the following is a benefit that must be included in Vermont's Medicaid program under federal and state regulations? A. Elective cosmetic surgery. B. Maternity and newborn care. C. Experimental medical treatments. D. Adult dental coverage. Answer. B. Maternity and newborn care. Explanation. Under both federal and state Medicaid regulations, maternity and newborn care are essential benefits covered for Medicaid recipients. Medicaid provides comprehensive health care for low-income individuals and includes necessary services like prenatal care, delivery, and postnatal care. Vermont's Medicaid program aligns with federal guidelines to ensure that these vital services are available. Incorrect answers. A. Elective cosmetic surgery is generally not covered by Medicaid as it is not considered medically necessary. C. Experimental treatments are usually not covered under Medicaid unless they are deemed medically necessary and approved by Medicaid guidelines. D. While some Medicaid programs may include limited dental coverage, full adult dental coverage is not a standard benefit under Vermont Medicaid. Question 4. Which of the following statements best describes the role of Vermont Health Connect in the state's health insurance marketplace? A. It solely provides Medicaid benefits to low-income individuals. B. It is a state-run exchange where individuals and families can purchase qualified health plans. C. It only offers employer-based health insurance plans. D. It provides health insurance solely for children and families. Answer. B. It is a state-run exchange where individuals and families can purchase qualified health plans. Explanation. Vermont Health Connect is the state's official health insurance marketplace where individuals, families, and small businesses can compare, purchase, and apply for qualified health insurance plans. The marketplace also helps determine eligibility for Medicaid and the Children's Health Insurance Program, CHIP. This exchange aligns with the Affordable Care Act's implementation across the states to provide a means for citizens to access affordable health insurance options. Incorrect answers. A. Vermont Health Connect is not only a Medicaid provider, but a marketplace for various insurance plans. C. Vermont Health Connect offers individual and family health plans, not just employer-based insurance. D. Vermont Health Connect provides coverage for a broader population, not solely for children. Question 5. Which of the following is a primary responsibility of healthcare insurance agents in Vermont? A. Setting premiums for health insurance plans. B. Establishing the specific benefits covered under health insurance plans. C. Ensuring consumers understand the details of their health insurance policy and coverage options. D. Processing insurance claims on behalf of the insured. Answer: C. Ensuring consumers understand the details of their health insurance policy and coverage options. Explanation: in Vermont, healthcare insurance agents are responsible for assisting consumers in understanding the terms, conditions, and coverage options of their health insurance plans. They provide essential guidance on plan choices and help consumers make informed decisions based on their needs. They must comply with ethical standards, ensuring transparency and honesty in their practices. Incorrect answers: A. Agents do not set the premiums, and they help consumers understand existing premium structures. B. While agents inform consumers about coverage, they do not establish the specific benefits included in a plan. D. Insurance claims are processed by insurers, not agents. Question 6. Which of the following is an exclusion under most health insurance policies in Vermont? A. Treatment for an emergency medical condition. B. Maternity care for pregnant individuals. C. Experimental or unproven medical treatments. D. Prescription medications for chronic conditions. Answer: C. Experimental or unproven medical treatments. Explanation: most health insurance policies in Vermont exclude experimental or unproven medical treatments unless they are part of a clinical trial or specifically authorized under certain conditions. Health insurance plans are designed to cover medically necessary treatments that are evidence-based and supported by clinical guidelines. Experimental treatments often fall outside of these criteria. Incorrect answers: A. Emergency care is a covered service under most health insurance policies as required by the account. B. Maternity care is an essential health benefit under both Vermont law and the account. D. Prescription medications for chronic conditions are typically covered under health insurance policies. Question 7. Mr. Smith is a Vermont resident who is enrolled in a health insurance plan under Vermont Health Connect. He missed his premium payment and his policy was suspended. What option does Mr. Smith have to reinstate his coverage? A. He must wait until the next open enrollment period. B. He can request reinstatement within a grace period without additional fees. C. He cannot reinstate his policy and must apply for a new plan. D. He must pay a penalty fee before requesting reinstatement. Answer: B. He can request reinstatement within a grace period without additional fees. Explanation: under Vermont regulations, insurance policies typically offer a grace period during which policyholders can make missed premium payments without facing termination. During this period, coverage remains intact and policyholders can request reinstatement. Insurers are required to inform customers about grace periods, and as long as the payment is made during this time, no additional penalties are required. Incorrect answers: A. Mr. Smith does not need to wait for the next open enrollment period if he is within the grace period. C. The policy can be reinstated as long as the payment is made within the grace period. D. No penalty is required for reinstatement within the grace period. Question 8. What is the maximum out-of-pocket limit for a family policy under the Affordable Care Act account in Vermont for 2025? A. $10,000. B. $15,000. C. $20,000. D. $23,000. Answer: B. $15,000. Explanation: under the account, the maximum out-of-pocket limits for family policies are set annually. For 2025, the out-of-pocket maximum for family plans is capped at $15,000. This limit ensures that individuals and families do not face catastrophic costs that exceed this amount for in-network services. Incorrect answers: A. $10,000 is below the ACA's limit for family policies in 2025. C. $20,000 exceeds the cap established by the ACA for family coverage. D. $23,000 is above the set limit for out-of-pocket expenses for family plans in 2025. Question 9. Which of the following is not considered a valid reason for terminating a health insurance policy in Vermont? A. Failure to pay premiums. B. Misrepresentation of information on the application. C. Engaging in illegal activities. D. A change in employment status. Answer: D. A change in employment status. Explanation: while A change in employment status can affect eligibility for employer-based group plans. It is not typically a reason for the termination of a personal health insurance policy. In Vermont, policies may be terminated for reasons such as non-payment of premiums, misrepresentation of facts on the application, or involvement in illegal activities. However, under state and federal regulations, individuals are entitled to certain protections when they lose job-based insurance, e.g. COBRA continuation. Incorrect answers: A. Failure to pay premiums is a valid reason for termination. B. Misrepresentation on the application could lead to policy cancellation. C. Engaging in illegal activities may void the coverage, depending on the specifics of the situation. Question 10. In the context of health insurance fraud, which of the following actions would be considered fraudulent? A. A policyholder misrepresenting the severity of an injury to get higher reimbursement. B. A doctor performing medically necessary procedures that are covered under the policy. C. A patient using insurance for preventative screenings. D. An insurance company refusing to pay a claim based on policy exclusions. Answer A. A policyholder misrepresenting the severity of an injury to get high reimbursement. Explanation: health insurance fraud occurs when an individual or entity intentionally deceives an insurer for financial gain. This could include misrepresenting the severity of an injury or medical condition to obtain high reimbursement amounts. This action is illegal and subject to penalties under Vermont's insurance fraud regulations. Incorrect answers: B. Performing medically necessary procedures covered by insurance is not fraudulent. C. Using insurance for preventative screenings is a legitimate use of health insurance. D. Refusing to pay a claim based on valid exclusions is not considered fraud, but rather a policy enforcement action. Question 11. Which of the following is true regarding the role of third-party administrators, TPAS, in health insurance? A. TPAS are responsible for setting premiums for health insurance plans. B. TPAS handle claims processing, customer service, and other administrative tasks. C. TPAS make decisions regarding policy coverage for insured individuals. D. TPAS are the insurers themselves and issue insurance policies. Answer: B. TPAS handle claims processing, customer service, and other administrative tasks. Explanation: third-party administrators, TPAS, are contracted by insurers or self-insured employers to manage certain administrative functions related to health insurance, such as claims processing, customer service, and benefits administration. They do not set premiums or issue policies, but they play a crucial role in managing the logistics of health insurance plans. Incorrect answers: A. TPAS do not set premiums. That responsibility lies with the insurer. C. TPAS do not make decisions regarding coverage, which is determined by the insurer. D. TPAS do not issue policies. They manage the administrative aspects of the insurance process. Question 12. Which of the following is an example of an insurance company practicing risk management? A. Offering health insurance only to individuals without any chronic conditions. B. Providing discounts to policyholders who engage in preventive health behaviors. C. Automatically denying coverage to individuals over 65 years old. D. Limiting coverage for individuals with a family history of certain diseases. Answer: B. Providing discounts to policyholders who engage in preventive health behaviors. Explanation: risk management in healthcare insurance involves implementing strategies that reduce the likelihood of adverse events and associated costs. Offering discounts to policyholders who engage in preventive health behaviors encourages healthier outcomes, which can reduce long-term healthcare costs. This proactive approach to wellness is a key element of risk management. Incorrect answers: A. Offering insurance only to healthy individuals creates adverse selection, which undermines risk management strategies. C. Automatically denying coverage to those over 65 years old is discriminatory and violates anti-discrimination laws in healthcare insurance. D. Limiting coverage based on family medical history is generally not allowed under the ACA and Vermont regulations. Question 13. What is the primary purpose of Vermont's Catamount Health Program? A. To provide subsidies to large employers offering health insurance. B. To offer health insurance coverage to uninsured individuals and families. C. To provide government-funded long-term care insurance. D. To cover the cost of prescription drugs for seniors. Answer: B. To offer health insurance coverage to uninsured individuals and families. Explanation: The Catamount Health Program was a state-funded initiative in Vermont that aimed to offer health insurance to uninsured individuals and families. It provided access to affordable healthcare coverage for those who were unable to obtain insurance through their employer or other means. The program was phased out and replaced by Vermont Health Connect, the state's health insurance marketplace. Incorrect answers. The Catamount Health Program was not focused on employer subsidies, but on providing coverage for uninsured individuals. C. The program was not intended for long-term care insurance. D. While the program provided health coverage, it was not specifically focused on prescription drugs for seniors. Answer. C. Medicaid provides health insurance to low-income individuals and families. Explanation. Vermont Medicaid provides comprehensive health coverage to low-income individuals and families, including pregnant women, children, the elderly, and individuals with disabilities. It offers a broad range of services such as doctor visits, hospital stays, and prescription medications. Incorrect answers. A. Medicaid is not restricted to children. It covers a broad range of low-income individuals, including adults. B. Medicaid covers a wide variety of health services, not just a limited number. D. Medicaid is available to many low-income individuals, not just those with disabilities. Answer. C. Medicaid provides health insurance to low-income individuals and families. Explanation. Vermont Medicaid provides comprehensive health coverage to low-income individuals and families, including pregnant women, children, the elderly, and individuals with disabilities. It offers a broad range of services such as doctor visits, hospital stays, and prescription medications. Incorrect answers. A. Medicaid is not restricted to children. It covers a broad range of low-income individuals, including adults. B. Medicaid covers a wide variety of health services, not just a limited number. D. Medicaid is available to many low-income individuals, not just those with disabilities. Question 15. Which of the following best describes the Vermont Health Care Reform Initiatives? A. A series of tax cuts for individuals with employer-sponsored insurance. B. A push to create a single-payer health system in the state. C. A plan to reduce Medicaid funding for certain groups. D. A policy to eliminate all private insurance companies. Answer. B. A push to create a single-payer health system in the state. Explanation. Vermont has been working towards implementing a single-payer healthcare system aiming to provide universal health coverage for all residents. While the state has made significant progress in healthcare reform, including the creation of Vermont Health Connect, it has not yet fully implemented a single-payer system. The goal is to ensure that all Vermonters have access to affordable, high-quality healthcare. Incorrect answers. A. Vermont healthcare reform does not involve tax cuts but focuses on improving access and affordability of healthcare. C. Vermont has been aiming to expand access to Medicaid rather than reduce funding. D. The reforms do not intend to eliminate private insurance but to provide more comprehensive coverage options. Question 16. Under Vermont's health insurance laws, which of the following is required for health insurance policies covering maternity care? A. Maternity care is excluded from all insurance policies. B. Coverage for maternity care is optional for insurance providers. C. Maternity care must be covered in all individual and group health insurance plans. D. Maternity care coverage is only available for low-income families. Answer. C. Maternity care must be covered in all individual and group health insurance plans. Explanation. Under both Vermont law and the Affordable Care Act, maternity care is considered an essential health benefit. As such, all individual and group health insurance plans must include coverage for maternity care, including prenatal, delivery, and postnatal care. Incorrect answers. A. Maternity care is not excluded from all policies. It must be included in most plans. B. Maternity coverage is not optional but a required benefit under Vermont regulations. D. Maternity care is available to all insured individuals, not just those with low-income status. Question 17. What is the role of the Vermont Department of Financial Regulation, DFR, in relation to health insurance? A. To set premiums for health insurance policies. B. To administer Medicaid benefits to low-income individuals. C. To regulate the health insurance market and ensure consumer protection. D. To provide health insurance coverage directly to residents. Answer. C. To regulate the health insurance market and ensure consumer protection. Explanation. The Vermont Department of Financial Regulation (DFR) oversees the state's health insurance market to ensure it operates fairly and transparently. The DFR enforces regulations that protect consumers and ensure that insurers comply with state laws, including those related to coverage, pricing, and claims processing. Incorrect answers: A. The DFR does not set premiums but regulates the market and monitors insurers' practices. B. Medicaid is administered by the Department of Vermont Health Access, not the DFR. D. The DFR does not provide health insurance coverage. It regulates the insurance market. Question 18. Which of the following is a requirement for insurance providers under the Vermont Health Connect program? A. They must offer a minimum number of plans, including bronze, silver, gold, and platinum options. B. They can exclude individuals with pre-existing conditions from coverage. C. They are only allowed to offer employer-sponsored group plans. D. They must limit their network of healthcare providers to in-state providers only. Answer A. They must offer a minimum number of plans, including bronze, silver, gold, and platinum options. Explanation: Vermont Health Connect requires insurers to offer various plan tiers, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, to ensure that consumers have access to a range of affordable coverage options. These plans differ in terms of premiums, deductibles, and out-of-pocket costs, allowing individuals to select the option that best fits their needs. Incorrect answers: B. Insurers are prohibited from denying coverage based on pre-existing conditions due to the account. C. Vermont Health Connect is designed for both individual and employer-sponsored plans, not just group plans. D. Insurance networks are not restricted to in-state providers, and they may include out-of-state providers depending on the plan. Question 19. How does Vermont's Medicaid program provide coverage for children? A. Children under 18 are eligible for Medicaid only if their parents are enrolled. B. Medicaid coverage for children is available through the Children's Health Insurance Program, CHIP. C. Children are not covered by Medicaid in Vermont. D. Medicaid only covers children with severe disabilities. Answer: B. Medicaid coverage for children is available through the Children's Health Insurance Program, CHIP. Explanation: Vermont provides coverage for children under the Medicaid program through the Children's Health Insurance Program, CHIP. CHIP ensures that children from low-income families receive comprehensive health coverage, including preventive care, immunizations, and treatment for illnesses. Incorrect answers: A. Children under 18 can qualify for Medicaid on their own, regardless of parental enrollment. C. Children are indeed covered through CHIP or Medicaid for those who meet eligibility criteria. D. Medicaid covers a wide range of children, not just those with severe disabilities. Question 20. Which of the following best describes the Medicaid expansion in Vermont under the Affordable Care Act? A. It reduces the number of individuals eligible for Medicaid. B. It extends Medicaid eligibility to individuals with incomes up to 138% of the federal poverty level. C. It eliminates Medicaid coverage for individuals under 18. D. It limits Medicaid coverage to only children and pregnant women. Answer: B. It extends Medicaid eligibility to individuals with incomes up to 138% of the federal poverty level. Explanation: As part of the account, Vermont expanded Medicaid to cover more low-income individuals. This expansion allowed individuals with incomes up to 138% of the federal poverty level to qualify for Medicaid coverage, thus increasing access to health care for a larger segment of the population. Incorrect answers: A. Medicaid expansion increases eligibility, not reduces it. C. Medicaid expansion includes more adults, not just children. D. Medicaid covers a broader population, including adults under the expansion, not just specific groups. Question 21. Which of the following is an essential health benefit that must be covered by health insurance plans in Vermont? A. Cosmetic surgery. B. Chiropractic care. C. Maternity and newborn care. D. Acupuncture services. Answer: C. Maternity and newborn care. Explanation: Maternity and newborn care is one of the 10 essential health benefits that must be covered by all health insurance plans under the Affordable Care Act in Vermont. This ensures that pregnant individuals and their newborns receive necessary healthcare services such as prenatal care, delivery, and postnatal care. Incorrect answers: A. Cosmetic surgery is not considered an essential health benefit unless medically necessary. B. Chiropractic care is not mandated as an essential benefit, though some plans may cover it. D. Acupuncture services are not a required benefit under the account, though they may be covered by some plans. Question 22. What is Vermont's stance on the use of medical marijuana? A. Medical marijuana is illegal for all purposes in Vermont. B. Medical marijuana is legal only for terminally ill patients. C. Medical marijuana is legal for qualified patients with a doctor's recommendation. D. Vermont allows recreational marijuana use but not medical use. Answer: C. Medical marijuana is legal for qualified patients with a doctor's recommendation. Explanation: Vermont legalized medical marijuana in 2004 for patients with qualifying medical conditions and a doctor's recommendation. It allows patients to use marijuana for therapeutic purposes under controlled circumstances. Incorrect answers: A. Medical marijuana is legal in Vermont for qualifying patients, not banned. B. Medical marijuana is available to patients with specific health conditions, not just terminal illnesses. D. Vermont allows medical marijuana use and has separate laws for recreational use, which was legalized in 2018. Question 23. Which of the following is true regarding Vermont's Green Up Day? It is a state holiday celebrating Vermont's agricultural industry. B. It is an annual event where residents participate in cleaning up roads and public spaces. C. It marks the official start of the winter season in Vermont. D. It is a fundraiser event for environmental conservation. Answer: B. It is an annual event where residents participate in cleaning up roads and public spaces. Explanation: Green Up Day, celebrated each year in May, is the statewide initiative where Vermonters come together to clean up roads, parks, and other public spaces. It promotes environmental responsibility and beautifies the state. Incorrect answers: It is not a holiday celebrating the agricultural industry, but focuses on environmental cleanup. C. Green Up Day marks the start of spring, not winter. D. While it promotes environmental efforts, it is not specifically a fundraising event. Question 24. What is Vermont's town meeting day? A day where Vermont residents gather to vote on proposed state laws. B. A public holiday honoring Vermont's founding fathers. C. Day for local citizens to participate in town government and vote on issues. D. Statewide day for citizens to participate in volunteer service. Answer: C. A day for local citizens to participate in town government and vote on issues. Explanation: Town meeting day, celebrated on the first Tuesday in March, is a tradition in Vermont where residents of towns and cities gather to discuss and vote on local issues including budgets, policies, and elections. It is a form of direct democracy. Incorrect answers: A. It focuses on local, not state, issues in government. B. It is not a holiday honoring specific individuals, but a tradition of democratic participation. D. It is not centered around volunteer service, but town governance. Question 25. How does Vermont handle the collection of state income taxes? A. Vermont does not have an income tax. B. The state income tax is only collected on salaries above $100,000. C. Vermont collects income taxes through payroll deductions and self-employment filings. D. Vermont collects income taxes exclusively from corporate profits. Answer: C. Vermont collects income taxes through payroll deductions and self-employment filings. Explanation: Vermont has a state income tax which is collected through payroll deductions for employees and self-employment filings for independent workers. The state uses a progressive tax system with various income tax brackets. Incorrect answers: A. Vermont does have an income tax, unlike some states that have no state income tax. B. The state taxes individuals of varying income levels, not just those above $100,000. D. Income taxes are collected from individuals, not just corporate profits. Question 26. What is the primary function of the Vermont Agency of Natural Resources, ANA? A. To regulate insurance policies in Vermont. B. To manage and protect Vermont's natural resources, including land, water, and air. C. To oversee the state's public education system. D. To regulate agricultural practices in the state. Answer: B. To manage and protect Vermont's natural resources, including land, water, and air. Explanation: The Vermont Agency of Natural Resources, ANA, is responsible for the management and protection of the state's natural resources. This includes overseeing policies related to conservation, water quality, air quality, and wildlife management. Incorrect answers: The regulation of insurance policies is not the focus of the ANA. C. The ANA does not oversee public education. That responsibility lies with the Vermont Agency of Education. D. While the ANA works with agricultural practices, its broader mission focuses on all natural resources. Question 27. What is the Vermont Clean Water Initiative? A. A program focused on cleaning up hazardous waste sites. B. A statewide effort to reduce pollution and improve water quality in lakes, rivers, and streams. C. A policy aimed at promoting bottled water sales in Vermont. D. An initiative for providing clean water systems to private homes. Answer: B. A statewide effort to reduce pollution and improve water quality in lakes, rivers, and streams. Explanation: the Vermont Clean Water Initiative is aimed at improving water quality in Vermont's lakes, rivers, and streams. This effort involves reducing pollution from agricultural runoff, wastewater, and stormwater to protect and restore water resources. Incorrect answers: A. It focuses on water quality rather than hazardous waste cleanup. C. The initiative addresses water quality, not promoting bottled water. D. It focuses on statewide water resources, not just private home systems. Question 20. Which of the following best describes Vermont's Green Mountain Care System? A. A private insurance program offering coverage to employees. B. A program offering free healthcare for all residents. C. A proposal for universal healthcare coverage through a single-payer system. D. A healthcare program limited to senior citizens and veterans. Answer: C. A proposal for universal healthcare coverage through a single-payer system. Explanation: Green Mountain Care was a proposal for a single-payer healthcare system in Vermont. The system aimed to provide universal healthcare coverage to all residents, but it was not fully implemented due to financial challenges and opposition. Incorrect answers: A. Green Mountain Care was a public proposal, not a private insurance program. B. It aimed to provide universal coverage. It was not yet a fully implemented system providing free healthcare for all. D. Green Mountain Care was intended for all residents, not just specific groups like seniors or veterans. Question 29. Which of the following is a Vermont law regarding gun ownership? A. Vermont has no regulations on gun ownership. B. Vermont requires all gun owners to register their firearms with the state. C. Vermont allows gun ownership but has strict laws regulating the carrying of firearms. D. Vermont prohibits firearm ownership altogether. Answer: C. Vermont allows gun ownership but has strict laws regulating the carrying of firearms. Explanation: Vermont allows residents to own firearms but has laws that regulate how firearms can be carried, including background checks and permitting requirements for concealed carry. The state has some of the least restrictive laws regarding ownership but ensures safety through regulations. Incorrect answers: A. Vermont does have regulations on gun ownership and use. B. Vermont does not require registration of firearms. D. Vermont allows gun ownership with proper legal requirements. Question 30. What is the purpose of the Vermont Land Trust? A. To promote the sale of land to commercial developers. B. To protect and conserve Vermont's farmland, forests, and natural habitats. C. To regulate land taxes for Vermont residents. D. To build new residential communities across the state. Answer: B. To protect and conserve Vermont's farmland, forests, and natural habitats. Explanation: the Vermont Land Trust is a non-profit organization dedicated to conserving the state's farmland, forests, and natural habitats. It works with landowners to protect these areas from development and ensures their long-term preservation for future generations. Incorrect answers: A. The Land Trust is not focused on commercial development but on conservation. C. It does not regulate land taxes, but focuses on conservation efforts. D. The Land Trust's mission is to preserve natural spaces, not build residential communities.